Holy crap, Dan.
You say that a lot, man. Holy crap, Dan is like, it's almost like the...
That's what our t-shirts are going to say.
Yeah. Holy crap, Dan. I think we have our first t-shirt now. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is I'd like everyone to level up to 4th level!
Yay!
Yes! And so, on this, you're going to, if... I'm assuming you're going to stick with the same classes that you chose from the outset, so this means you're going to get a feat at this level. Everybody at 4th level gets to choose a feat.
Or an AHI.
Right, yeah. So.
Or an ASI, excuse me.
Yeah.
Not AHI.
Ability score improvement. Yeah. It's now on the list of feats as a feat. Ability score improvement.
So that is
they've just sort of rolled it into it as a feat now. But there's 2 feats that you're not allowed to take. And that's Fey Touched or Shadow Touched.
Okay.
Because you are getting an additional feat. So there should be a thing in D&D Beyond for Manage Feats where you can add an additional feat that way.
Sweet.
So you'll choose one of those 2 as that extra feat. Either Fey Touched or Shadow Touched based on what you think your character's experience of the Twisted Lands up to this point, how has that influenced them? Have they had, more sort of dark times here than whimsy, or more whimsy than dark times? So if you feel that the Twisted Lands are inspiring you with all of their weirdness, then you would choose Fey Touched. And if you feel that they're corrupting your soul, then you would choose Shadow Touched. And in the future, there'll be the option to swap. So later on, after more events have happened, I'll let you swap to the other one if you feel that that's better for that portion of your experience.
All right. Oh boy.
All right. So while you guys are going through that, I'll do just a little recap. I'm not going to recap exactly what happened in each of your individual episodes, just so that I don't spoil anything for the others. But a couple episodes ago, you were captured by the forces of Lord Cauchy. Sevina and Saoirse were both able to escape from this ambush, whereas Tarnish and Neart fell and were brought back by Cauchy's henchmen, taken to his camp and imprisoned. And now it is the next day, and a little bit of a rescue has been coordinated using Glenn, the Dream Druid, to pass some messages around. And Lord Lawrence used a couple of sending scrolls to send some more information. But now it is early in the morning, the next day. The sun is starting to come up. The camp is very, very quiet. There are still scattered guards around, and some artificers working on repairing the couple of broken mechs. But most of Lord Cauchy's forces left the camp in the night, were lured out by some information sent by Lord Lawrence. So, Sevina, I'd like to check in with you first this morning. You have you and Saoirse and the Wolf Tribe and the Dragon Teens set out from the Wolf Camp early, before dawn. You led them through. You and Nala led them through the forest down into the jungle, and discussed the overall plan as you were going. One of the sort of main lieutenants of the Wolf Tribe suggested that the majority of the Wolf Tribe go to the far south end of the camp, cause a distraction, and try and lure over as many of the guards as possible, so that then you could infiltrate the main part of the camp and rescue your friends and the village prisoners that Nala is trying to rescue. From discussions with Glenn and a sending spell that Lawrence had used, he said that he's sending forces to help in the rescue. He sends you a message early in the morning to give you an update, saying that he has given false information to the double agent and that they passed that on to Lord Cauchy, and they've been able to lure the majority of his forces out of the camp and have laid an ambush for him, so that the way will be clear for you and your companions to return to Fort Endeavor, to the safety of Fort Endeavor, without having to worry about running into Cauchy's forces. They're going to try to keep them occupied, and he said that he'll check in once they've engaged in battle. He'll send you another sending spell. So if you need to reply at all and send anything back to him as far as information goes, you can reply to the message he sent to you.
Yeah, let's do it.
Ready to go. Okay. And so as the sun is starting to come up, and the two of you wake up in camp, Neart, you get a message from the Celestial Habitat from headquarters, and they say we're in our needed orbit now. We'll have about 30 minutes from here. We'll launch your additional suits, and then there'll be about 15 minutes from there in order to have them land. We don't have the precise landing site yet, but as soon as we have it, we'll let you know.
Okay, we really could use them here.
We're going to try to get them as close to you as we possibly can, but so far we haven't had a perfect landing on any of these things yet, so I can't guarantee you that they're going to land right on top of you.
All right, fine. Take what we can get. And he'll relay the information to Tarnish. Do we still want to try to get out of here, or do we wait? What should we do?
I think that now that the camp is more empty and they've gone off, Lord Lawrence did tell us that they were purposefully leading them away so that we could escape.
You start to hear a ruckus down on the far south end of the camp as people start calling out. You hear weapons, like steel on steel and bow twangs and magical effects going off.
I do think now is the time.
Do we still have two guards there?
Yeah, your two guards are still right there, but
how do they look? With what's going on?
They're, interestingly, they've been the same guards the whole time. They have not gone to the bathroom. They have not left their post. They've just been sort of standing there just staring off into space. They don't seem to be very responsive to, much in the world around them, except for you. They do notice that they do check you guys about once every couple minutes. They'll look in and just check on you. But they seem a little bit out of it.
And neither of them has gone to pee.
Right. They've just been standing there.
That's fun. How do we get out of this place, Tarnish? I can only command one of them to leave at once. I can't make both of them go.
Maybe I can talk to one of them to distract, and you command the other to open the door. And then we just crack some skulls.
Yes. All right. Make your distraction.
Hello? Excuse me? I'm gonna go over and try and get the attention of the guard closest to me.
Okay.
Yes.
He turns to you and says, "Yes, what can I do for you?"
I was just thinking, I haven't used the bathroom in quite a few hours, and I keep picturing the sound of running water in my head. It's just babbling brook, and could you maybe, is there a good place for me to use the restroom? Could you take me to the restroom? If you...
Number one or number two?
I'm afraid perhaps both or others.
Gotcha.
Would you take me?
He sort of saunters over to the rope lock thing and starts to undo it, but it's pretty slow. He's like, "Yeah, I'll take you over to the latrine."
I've noticed that you haven't used the latrine. Maybe you could go when I go? I don't know.
You're right. Man, I really do have to go to the bathroom. Hold on a second. And he just walks off with it still partially tied.
Could you actually? I need to also.
And he's around the corner. So if you can just hand me one of the guards, we'll just take him off the map for now.
Neart looks at the other one and goes,
Open.
and casts command on him.
Okay.
It's a wisdom save. It's only a 12, so.
He nat one.
Yay!
So he's like, he opens the door.
We should ask some of our friends. They can come out, and we just put him in.
Okay.
So, Neart. Can the Aasimar walk?
Nope. You're going to have to carry them one by one. And at this point, simultaneously with this going on, Sevina, you and the Dragon Teens and Nala are sort of have snuck up to the edge of the camp here, and you can see that the door is now open, and that Neart and Tarnish are there, and there's one guard who has opened the door. And so, if you wanted to make just a stealth check for me, just to sort of establish what your stealth is coming in.
So, how many of these people are actually on the board at this point?
I pulled off everybody that
that's
left.
gone?
Yeah,
Okay.
this is the people that are left. There's a couple people that are armed, but a couple artificers. There's like a druid over here, and then these two here. These guys actually are going to get in their suits with all of the ruckus going on down the way.
I got 10, but can I cast Pass Without Trace?
Yeah, if you want Pass Without a Trace, you would have had time to do that. So that's what, 20 total?
Yes.
Okay, great. So you're pretty sure that you're not seen as you guys have made your way in here. And you're maybe 20, 30 feet from them. So you're probably about there. And then we'll throw a few extra friends down there. You can add Nolan, Saoirse, and Marble came with you.
Marble!
Along with
Yay!
the teens. So Tarnish, make a perception check for me.
4.
4. Okay, so you don't spot the crowd, the crew of teens that just rolled up.
I feel uneasy for some reason.
Once the door is open and not knowing any of that's going on, Neart goes over to Amy and says,
If I can get you to one of those suits, can you run it?
Maybe, I don't know. If it's based on ours, sure, probably, but I don't know. I don't know.
because this one's just sitting here.
Yeah, that one's got sort of cosmetic damage to it, so they haven't been doing any repairs on it.
Mm-hmm.
This is the one that had the arm blown off and stuff that they're working on actively.
And this dude's pretty lackadaisical for some reason.
Yeah, your two guards, just from interacting with them, they seem pretty out of it. Like they're sort of, under some sort of compulsion or some sort of mind control or something. They don't seem to be making any real decisions. Like Tarnish had a conversation and basically said, "You haven't gone pee," and he went, "Oh yeah, I should probably go do that," and wandered off and went pee. So, they're...
The other guy's still standing there with us.
Yeah,
though.
he's just standing there. He's guarding, but he was told to open the door.
Do you have to go pee?
Yeah?
You should go pee.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
We should have done this
And
a
he
long
just
time ago.
wanders off. So you can remove him. He's gone to the latrine now.
As soon as that dude bolts, Neart goes back in, picks up Amy, and is going to use full movement and then dash. But he's carrying her. It's probably not going to be enough to get her all the way. So.
No.
But he's moving.
Yeah, I'd say you probably get about halfway there, let's say. You get a message in your ear from HQ. They said the launch has just happened. They're pretty sure that it's going to come down, that those suits are going to come down right on top of you guys. Keep an eye on the sky so they don't land on your head, basically.
Tarnish, help the others. These suits are incoming.
help carry them?
Just help them get into the mechs when they land. I'm gonna get Amy into
Oh,
that
okay.
one.
Yes. Okay. Yes. I will go over and try and pull one of them to their feet.
Okay. All right. And so now that you have grabbed Amy and started running across the courtyard and stuff,
Yeah, he's not being quiet about it.
that's not at all. Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and just have everybody roll initiative, and
Take that
we'll
tree.
get into it.
Um,
I'm just gonna do one initiative for sort of the camp, just so that I'm not having to do each person individually.
I got 12.
I got 3.
13.
So the camp is going to go first, and that's these guys here got into their mechs and are, basically saw you running. They're slow. Remember, they only move at about half the speed of a person because they're these big lumbering things. But they start to come towards you. Most of the other camp, the people in the camp are still just sort of waking up, or they're thoroughly distracted with the work that they're doing, and haven't noticed Neart running across the courtyard with a
Person on his back.
yeah. So up next will be Saoirse and Nala. They're just going to hold their turns and wait for Sevina's wait for your turn and follow you, which then will bring us to Tarnish.
Wait, what am I doing? And I just drop the SMR that I've been helping up, and I want to sprint to retrieve my belongings so that I can get my spell
Good.
casting focus back.
That is a very good idea. And so,
Sorry.
Is
and
it
I
over here?
drop 'em.
yeah, it's this pile of stuff here. So Patina's there, and then your guys' gear is in this first chest here.
So can you? I guess you
That's-
could make it with a dash action.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm dashing to do it.
I would say that's reasonable. Okay. Anything else that you want to do besides movement and action dash?
Yeah, bonus action. No, I'm just gonna hold.
Okay. So Neart,
Yeah, Neart's
you wanna
gonna
continue.
to dash to try
Alright,
and
yeah,
get
I think
Amy.
you can make it to the mech in that turn, and then the next turn you can help her get into the mech.
Okay.
That makes sense?
Yeah. Let me just check and see if I have anything bonus action wise I want to do.
Here's Amy. Behind you.
No, there's nothing he's gonna do. All right, so that'll be his turn.
Okay. Alright. So now we are on to Sevina.
Do I see who the bad guys are, or am I seeing any bad?
Well, I mean, you can see, so from what you had scouted before, you know that this structure here had your friends in it, and then this structure over here is the one that has the prisoners from the destroyed village. And so Nala wants to rescue them, and you guys want to rescue your friends. So.
Okay, and I'm seeing my friends getting out though.
Yep, you saw Neart go running across the way with Amy on his back, and then you saw Tarnish try to help one of the others and go, screw this, and went running across to go get Patina and his stuff. So.
Can I tell Nala to go rescue her people, and can I hold my action until somebody tries to attack?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can go ahead and move her across. She's going to dash across. Yep, that's good. Okay.
Wait, is that the drow from the woods?
Yep.
Holy cow!
Yes, that's one. As I said, you guys stayed in one room for your episode. Sevina went everywhere. She had dragon accents. So she ran into Saoirse and stuff, and
Oh, awesome.
so they had quite the fun time. So now Saoirse's going to Saoirse and the dragon teens. They're going to. Since you guys went running across, I don't think we're really going for stealth anymore. So You guys could just help me replace them on the map. Here's Saoirse. The green one who...
I'm sorry, who?
I have names written down for them. It's just not on this page, and I don't feel like scrolling to them right now. I think that's Varix, I think, something like that.
Yeah.
And he's a mutant. He has no front arms, and the rest of them make fun of him for being a wyvern.
Aw.
He's not. He's a dragon.
So are the wolves just dragons?
Hmm?
Are the wolves?
No, the wolves are not just dragons. This is a whole different group of people.
This is Lunix,
Yes.
and this is going to be your favorite one.
Oh, no!
No.
And the last.
Oh my god.
What the hell,
And
dragons?
then, is that Norix?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes. Varix, Norix, and Luix.
Okay, and here are all of them back. Can you pass them down? Thank you.
Minis.
Near, we have dragons.
Yes, you. There's no mistaking what just happened there. They
Good
all
dragons, bad
just moved
dragons.
into their dragons forms, and we'll go ahead and bring these two right over here. And we're going to engage. And then just sort of bring him there. Leave the little one,
Over
like put that one in the middle, and then leave Lunix with you. She's a little bit scared. So these two turn to engage, and now they're not so worried about a gnome running to get his stuff or a guy with a chick on his back. And they're all like, we have a problem here. So they're all engaging the teenage dragons. All right, and that brings us back to the camp. So yeah, that's pretty much what the camp's gonna do. Let's see if that guard on top sees Nala. Nope, she doesn't. Okay, anything else that might need doing? I don't think so. So we'll go back to Tarnish.
Oh my.
Yeah, all hell is just broken loose. You see Saoirse. You know, you can make her out. You recognize her, but now there's like multiple other dragons. There's a couple people running around that you don't recognize, but you do also then spot Sevina there as well.
Oh. Okay, Tarnish is going to, I guess maybe as a bonus action, gather up Patina's core or whatever's left of her.
Yep.
To collect her and put her pieces safely into his bag, and then I'm gonna go help Neart secure Amy in the mech suit.
Okay.
So I'll try and dash without provoking an attack if possible.
Yeah, you weren't engaged with anybody. There's people, as soon as the dragons showed up, they stopped caring about you. Like, when you ran over there, they're like, and recognized that you weren't supposed to be there, probably were going to try to stop you, but as soon as the dragons showed up, gnome?
Cool. And I'll just use, my action to help action get Amy into
Great.
the suit.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Okay, on to Neart. Put
So
Amy in the
puts
suit.
Amy in the suit.
Put Amy in the suit. Now, the way that Dungeons & Dragons combat is supposed to work, that was like 6 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
But we're going to go ahead and say you get the message from HQ above that the suits are inbound and are imminent. Their arrival is imminent. So I would say another round or two, and those additional suits will start dropping in.
Okay. So Amy's in a suit now.
Okay.
All right. Kick ass.
She'll go on your turn.
Okay.
Then, just since we have so much stuff on the board, I'm just going to economize by trying to keep the number of turns as little as possible.
Does he still have movement?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, he's going to try to go for his sword, but
Okay.
because even though he has it here, he doesn't really have
Right.
it. So he's going to. Yeah, that's probably about as
Yeah.
far as he could go.
Sure.
So, and then
That's
it'll
good.
be his turn.
Yeah, so next turn you'll be able to get all your gear.
Mm-hmm. I'm assuming that during Amy's part, she has to get it turned on.
Yep. So
And
this will take
power up
basically this
sequence.
is basically her boot up sequence. But next turn
Yeah.
she
She
will
can do-
have.
actions.
Yeah.
Okay.
I should have made a better stats sheet. Like I know what it does, but I don't have a stats sheet that I could give you for it.
That's
But I'll
okay.
tell you a couple of things that she'll be able to do.
Okay.
She has the web spell
Mm-hmm.
at her disposal, and she also has max level magic missiles × 3 that she can cast.
Ooh,
nice.
So she has basically three rounds that she has a machine gun of magic missiles.
Nice.
So,
So wait, at 9th level?
yeah,
At
max
9th level max? Oh, jeez.
yeah. So whatever the number of maximum number of magic missiles that you can shoot, because every time you upcast, you get an extra missile or something. So I think it ends up being like 10 missiles at that point or something. I don't remember exactly, but we'll look it up when
I'm looking
that
it up
comes
right
into to play. Okay, so now we on to Sevina.
Okay.
9th level creates 9 darts.
Mm-hmm.
It's a machine gun.
I think. Okay. Am I anywhere near any of the. Alright, so maybe Sevina will run over. How far away is that person? I'm assuming that's a
This one here?
villain?
Yep.
Okay.
You
Or are
could
they-
do a action dash and get there in one turn. Otherwise, you can get about halfway there with regular movement.
How far can heat metal? I have to
Touch.
Middle.
touch
Do you have to touch? I didn't think heat metal was a touch spell.
that you can see with
Oh, okay.
a
Nice.
suit of heavy or medium metal armor that you can see within range.
Range is 60 feet.
Okay.
That's what it says here.
I'll run up a little bit, and
Okay.
can I cast heat metal on that mecha?
Is it a saving throw, or what do I got to do?
That is a. Yes, it's
Great idea.
Con
So
13.
they're encased in these giant metal suits. Con 13, did you say?
Yes.
That's an 8, so it's going to be full effect.
Okay, so physical contact with object takes 2d8. Good d8. 9. Add anything to it. So it takes 9 damage.
Okay.
Okay. If the creature is holding or wearing the object and takes damage from it, the creature must. Yeah. If it doesn't drop the object, it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the start of my next turn.
Woo, woo! Yeah, there's no way they can drop it. It's inside of it.
That's what I was thinking.
So there, if you hit it with that again, and and keep doing that, it would try to get out of the suit. I think at some point, but right now it's gonna keep trying to do its thing.
Yeah.
Isn't it
That's
ongoing
great.
damage from turn to turn? They
I'm
don't drop
going
it.
to try.
You have to use a bonus action, and then you can do it
Yeah.
again.
Oh,
I can use a bonus action to make
bad.
Cool. Got anything else you want to do?
I think. Can I just attack?
Yeah.
This person with.
Well, you did heat metal. Is that a bonus action or an action?
Oh, that's an action.
Yeah. So then you have to wait until your next turn to be able to attack.
Yeah. Okay, I think that's it.
Okay. Great. So back to the top of the round in the camp. So I'll go ahead and just move this guy out of here, even though he looks beautiful. He's not actually on the map at the moment.
Aw.
So
This was the one that got hit and is fighting Saoirse. Alright. This guy backs off. First they came to try to help, but now they're starting to panic. Their main leaders aren't here to sort of rally them
and keep them sort of in the fight, and they were all sort of. You can notice that they're all sort of sluggish and lumbering around like they're under similar spells as their guards were. So without their leadership there to give them orders, they're not quite sure what to do. So, all right. So, Mr. Tarnish.
Okay. This mech suit you said is functional, but it has a missing arm. Is that right?
Yep. Yep.
I would like to go and try and climb into it.
Okay.
And then either this turn if I can, or maybe my next turn, I'd like to detach my Warhammer and try and attach it to the missing arm socket so
Okay.
that it would be holding my
All right.
weapon.
Yeah. So I'll let you get up in there this turn, and then next turn you'll attach the thing, and then you'll be good to go.
Cool.
The following turn after that, you'll be ready to rock.
There we go.
Oh, this is quite an upgrade. All right.
All right, Neart. You're grabbing your gear.
So he's not going to get his chainmail on because
Right.
it'll take a minute for
Yeah.
him to put it on.
But sword and shield.
But yeah, he runs over, free object interaction, grabs the sword and shield, turns to this guy, and is like, "Run, you fool!" and then he's going to turn around and come back this way with the intent of dealing with this dude. But I figure space-wise, he probably can only get back to there. So.
Okay. Yeah.
And then Amy's here.
Mm-hmm. She can move. She can.
Can she grab him?
Yeah.
She's going to grab him.
All right.
So-
So roll an attack or an athletics check. Since we don't have the.
Not going to do it.
What did you roll?
A 4.
4.
Yeah.
It's a giant fucking robot, so I'm gonna give you like plus 10.
Okay, 14.
So that's gonna be enough to where you didn't like completely immobilize it, but you got a hold of him. You got a hold of one of the arms, and you're definitely impeding him.
Okay. And she's going to say, "Get out," to him.
Okay. Roll intimidation.
Nope, that's a 2.
2. Yeah.
So much for my new dice.
He's realized that he's probably safer in the machine when he's being attacked by another machine.
That's fair.
So.
All right, but that's his turn.
All right. And now Sevina.
I thought this thing was insane before we got dragons. Now it's really insane.
As the moon druid, can I wild shape as a bonus action?
I think so.
I think so. I think I remember reading that.
Pretty sure that's one of the moon druid. Yep.
Okay, cool.
Gives the ability to use wild shape as bonus action, non-action.
Okay. Then I want to cast Moonbeam
Yep.
on. Can I cast it on? Are there any like group of people super close?
Just point of order. I think heat metal's concentration. Moonbeam's
Yeah,
concentration.
So you'll
I think
lose
I
heat
wanna
metal.
Switch to Moonbeam.
Okay.
That's why.
Because it's movable.
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty much.
But you could bonus action the heat. Sorry if you're talking about board, but you could
No,
bonus
go ahead.
action the heat metal first, then cast Moonbeam because you're
Yeah.
not casting the spell. So
I
you-
wanted to wild shape, but yeah, actually,
You could do that too.
I can do that. Yeah, let's do
Just providing you some options. You do what you want
bonus
to do.
action heat metal on that person.
Okay. Is that another con
I
save?
don't think they make the save again.
I don't. Yeah.
It just does the damage.
Until the spell ends, you can take a bonus action.
You take a bonus action on each of your turns to deal the
The
damage
damage
again.
again.
It just, but it doesn't say there's a
No
save.
save then.
Okay, yeah. So I will do it again.
More damage.
Sweet. 6.
Okay. Right.
I apologize.
No, you're good. That's a good
Okay.
idea. And then I'll cast Moonbeam on. Let's just do the same person.
Okay.
Honestly, why not?
Mess them up.
Why not? It's a con 13.
Missed. Taking the full effect.
Okay. 2d10s.
This person's having a really bad day.
Is a 0 a 10?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, so 12.
12 damage.
Nice.
Yay.
That's person on their turn is going to probably get out of their mech because it's pretty. It's gotten pretty mangled, and I figure since they've been engaged with Saoirse as well, and they're taking damage from that, just back and forth. So next turn they're probably going to get out of their mech. Alright. Anything else for you?
No, that's it.
No? Okay, so if you can remove there's a guard on top of that little building there. Remove that. Nala takes them out from the shadows there, comes around the front, opens the gate, and lets her people out.
Wow.
So, like, about 15 people come out of this small structure.
Oh, jeez.
And they're sort of in rags, sort of beat up. They've been held prisoner. And she starts to bring them over, to where the dragons are sort of guarding that corner there is sort of our territory now.
Are these her people, or are these just...
Oh, those are just some random people. I don't have, 15 refugees for her to actually lead out, but...
Fair enough.
So, yeah, and so the dragons are still engaging people.
This person is going to go ahead and get out of their mech because they've now just been turned into bacon twice and then hit with a moonbeam as well. So she's going to get out, climb down the back of the mech there, and be here. Sort of out of the moonbeam. That's good. Okay. All right. And you hear the screaming sound of fireballs flying through the sky as they were when you guys went and saw the telescope.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Boom.
Mm.
Boom, boom. Fresh
Nice.
suits on the battlefield.
Unfortunately, they're on the other side, so you're going to have to find a way to get those invalid Azamar across the map to get into their suits. But that's basically the other three Azamar were in the same building that they were being held. So okay, and so that will take us to Tarnish.
So mech movement speed is slower. It's
Yeah,
like
so you only have 15 feet of movement.
15. Okay.
As your standard move. If you're going to do a dash, it's 30.
Would 30 get me to where the Asimars are?
No, it'll get you halfway there.
Okay.
So you could basically get up to like about here.
I think I'm gonna not move that direction.
Okay.
I am going to. Well, Amy can't understand it. Can she understand Common or only?
No, she can't understand you. We'd had a tongues spell before that was cast by one of the clerics in the
You
town.
can yell at Neart, though.
But you could have him relay something, or you could try to just convey something simple with hand gestures and stuff.
Yeah, I think I'll call out to Neart and say, have Amy get her people in the mech suits. Because I think that would be a good use of her strength. Because she can just pick them up and carry them in the mech suit.
Amy, take your people and put them in their suits. We'll handle the rest of this.
Copy that, Neart.
And then for my move, my action, Tarnish, is the giant mech still technically here, or
No,
it's not here? Okay.
Yeah, that's I forgot to take it off the board earlier.
No
But it
problem.
went. Cauchy actually got into that mech himself. And
okay.
what you overheard was that he didn't care that all of the armor plating wasn't on yet. It's good enough. Let's go. So
Cool.
it's not 100% finished.
That dude's insane.
Okay, I'm going to, I guess, go target this yellow one.
Okay.
So, I'll just cast a spell from where I am, I guess, because I don't need to be close to do that. So I'm gonna cast. Let's do. Poison spray on the mech. So that's 18.
Okay, that would hit.
And so I do 1d12 damage. So 6 poison damage.
6 poison damage. Well,
To the suit.
suits don't get poisoned, but there's a guy inside the suit, and so I think he's been affected by it. Let me just make a little roll. See here. Yeah, I don't think all of the damage got through him, but a little bit of that poison definitely. He's like like something got into his eyes and his nose and stuff. So
Okay.
he did take a little bit of damage, but
It's not full. Okay.
yeah. If if it was something like acid or something like that, that would probably damage the suit. But poison itself,
That makes sense.
not going to.
Okay,
not
well
gonna
then
do
I'll just
much.
use my movement to get closer into the fray towards the yellow suit. So 30 feet, I guess. Or 15 feet.
Here.
Yeah, that's
Thing
probably
out there?
about right. Yeah, that works.
Trying to keep
Alright.
your special weapon up there on the side.
Alright, it's my turn.
All right, so on to Neart and Amy.
These guys aren't doing anything.
Yeah, this guy, I think this guy's backing up
Mm-hmm.
because he's like, well, the mech should take care of that dragon. I don't want to do anything with that dragon. So,
That's fair.
But again, they seem to be sort of like they are expecting to get orders from somebody, but their leadership, people that normally give them orders, aren't here, so they don't really know what to do.
And let's see if Neart dashes. He can probably get to this suit.
Amy, how
I'd
do
say
I
that makes sense.
how do I get this thing open?
She said there's a button on the side, big blue button. Hit that, it'll open up the torso. You climb in. There's a button that says close. You hit that, and it closes, and then it boots up. And then from there, just intuit that you've got some console in front of you. Just you'll figure it out.
Okay, he'll free object interaction.
Okay.
Push the button just to open it, but I think he won't.
Yeah.
have
Next
the-
round, you'll
he
get
won't have the
in and
movement.
then boot up.
Yeah. So. Okay.
And Amy, does she want to move across and try to
Yeah,
start helping
she's-
her friends?
But
With a
she did
dash.
grab that guy.
Yeah.
She flings him.
Okay. Give me a strength athletics check.
You said plus 10?
Yeah.
22.
22. She picks that thing up. He goes tumbling over. I would say he hits that guy right there in front of the tree and smashes him into the tree. They're not dead, but they're not in the fight anymore. They're now, grappling with a tree.
Rough day, Tim? Yeah, Bob.
And then, after she flings him, as
You can just leave it. It's
Yeah,
fine.
that thing's not going to stay in there.
she's going to start heading that way.
Okay, great. Alright, so Sevina, what are you doing now?
There you go.
I'm gonna move the moonbeam
Okay.
back to the person I've been attacking this whole time.
Okay.
Oh, wow. You
And
might be
so,
able to get all of them.
yeah, you can hit all three of them with that.
Okay, cool.
So that'll be
3 saving throws.
Yeah.
Nice.
Con 13.
Okay. One of them saved.
which would be, let's say this girl here saved.
Okay, so I think they get half damage if
Mhm.
they save. Okay. So the one who's saved. Is it? Do I roll both and then do half, or is that how it works?
Yeah, you roll all the damage
Okay.
just for, and then
So
I'll
it's
cut it in half for the one
4,
that.
and then 2 is half.
Okay.
It's not too much.
So, yep, they get a little singed from that, but are relatively unscathed.
And then I'll bonus action into a giant spider.
Giant spider.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you like a spider?
Sure.
You have a preference between either of these?
Ooh, I like the colorful one. Yay.
We're having our biggest battle on the smallest table.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I was trying to sort of prioritize having enough room for all of us. So I tried that table over there first, and I was like, it's just a little too big.
This is still pretty epic.
No, it's great. Yeah.
But yeah, my goal was to get as much stuff on the table on this one as possible. Okay. Anything else you want to do?
Just chilling here.
Chill in there. Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit more with your dragon companions and stuff. So
Sersh is going to actually rear back and hit this thing and knock it over. So they're going to make dex saves. So this girl was able to move back out of the way, but the other two
are pinned down under this fallen mech now. They seem to be still alive, but they're pretty much out of the fight at the moment because they're dealing with a couple tons of metal on top of them. Nice. So let's see what else we got going on here. So yeah, so Nala's leading her people out. If you give me the little red dragon there, she's gonna get into the fray now. So she pops up and flies over, and it just like starts to like fly around, just like having so much fun. And she's spitting cuss words the whole time. So she's saying like, poop, crap, fuck you, motherfucker, yeah, bastards. And so she's just having a good old time.
What kind of creature is this?
Amazing.
And but then these two archers start firing at her. So you can go ahead and put her back over there. That was just sort of to give you guys an idea of what's going on. And so she is hit with a couple of arrows. Takes some damage. Okay, she's alive. She calls out and then goes and hides behind the little cell there because she got hit with a couple of arrows, and so she is now whimpering and crying behind the thing. And just for S's and G's, we'll switch her back into person mode for right now. And so, yeah, so there's an 11-year-old girl crying behind the...
I mean, I'd cry too. I get shot with an arrow.
Yeah, just shot with a couple arrows, so... All right.
Preteen.
Tarnish's
Bring us
favorite
back
people.
up to the top of the round. This guy here is starting to panic and he's going to try to back up, so that'll be attacks of opportunity from everybody there. And one of those hit. Blade attack. So then this dragon here rips this guy's arm off.
Ooh. Aha.
As he tries to flee.
He gave us a hand.
And you hear a big roar as an ancient green dragon flies up and lands
Oh, good. More friends.
right behind.
Nope.
Oh, no?
Lets out a big cloud of green mist from its breath.
Oh, no.
So I need, let's see, it's going to be all, yeah, we'll do that right up in here. So let's go ahead and get Neart, Tarnish, and Amy, and then I'll roll for this dragon there. Give me
Those con saves?
Constitution, yeah.
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
So 22.
5.
5. Okay. All right, so Tarnish,
Yes.
you start to think about, like just how terrible it was that mech got knocked over and that mech there got its arm ripped off,
Terrible.
and you should really go help them.
The max.
Now you don't have any inkling of what you're going to do to help them,
Okay.
but you should go over there and see what's happening and help them.
Great.
All right. Near, nothing happens to you. You're fine.
Great.
But these guys who were sort of listless before now sort of perk up and are starting to be aware of the battlefield and start to seem like a little bit more of a threat now. So now we're back at the Tarnish turn.
Okay, I have to go help them. They got pushed over.
Yeah, and all you have to do is just be over there in their general direction, somewhere near them,
help
and sort
you.
of inspecting, and that.
That's my whole turn.
Yep, that's your turn.
Great.
Okay. And Neart, you're up.
Yeah, I mean, so you're
You get in your
drops the
bot.
sword, drops the shield, and climbs up into one of these.
There's, I would say, there's enough room in the unit that you can stow your sword and shield. That's just fine.
All right, fair enough. And then, yeah, he does the
And then you're
boot
going
up
to
sequence.
Okay. So you start to you look at it. You see, oh, okay, well, this is a sort of a forward and back here, and a side to side here. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, and you have no like built-in weapon systems, but you do have those two giant swords that you can swing. And so you start to sort of move the arms around, and you're getting a feel for it. A lot of it is sort of the way that the cockpit sort of hugs you, basically. So that as you move, like if you move your arms and stuff, it intuits that a little bit. And so you can play with the stuff on the console. But if you sort of twist, you notice that the torso twists, and so it sort of responds to you, and you start to get a feeling for it. And so the next turn, you'll be able to start walking and moving in it.
But he can move the arms right this second?
Yeah.
Cool. He whacks this person with the flat of the blade.
Okay. Roll an attack.
So am I using his strength modifier for this?
No, it would be plus 10 for the suit.
So 19.
19. Knock them right over. Let's go ahead and knock them over.
You should run.
And she gets up and she runs. Because she's not a fighter, she's a mechanic.
All right.
All right,
she
so
runs.
Amy, I think, is up next. Unless Neart has anything else that... I don't really think there's anything else he can do.
No.
He's occupied.
So yeah, Amy's going to continue on
Okay, yeah, I'd say she can make it to the
barracks thing.
barracks now, yeah.
All right.
And so next turn she can pick up one of them and start going for another suit.
Okay.
All right. Sevina,
Okay.
what are we doing?
I'm moving the moonbeam to the giant green
Giant green dragon. Saving throw made.
Okay, so just one. 6.
Okay. 6 damage.
And how far away am I from the dragon?
From the dragon, I would say about 60 feet, maybe a little bit more, but we'll say 60 just for a round number.
Okay. I'm going to... Am I 60 feet away from these mech suits?
Yeah, that's about the same.
Okay. Can I grab one of the Asimars and do a dash action and bring them to... Or is that too much?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. If you're not going to do anything else in your
No.
turn, I'll let you do pick up one of them and do a dash over there. That's sure.
Okay.
Okay. So next turn, don't have anybody over there that can really help them get into the suit in their current form, but maybe Saoirse will turn into a person next round. Okay, so now we're sort of at this end of this turn. And so I would say Nala's now gotten all of her people over sort of to your end there, and they're standing by. You hear more
I'm sorry, what?
flapping wings
Oh.
As a ancient red dragon drops into
the scene. And
Do you know this one?
strange
Yes, they're
black
good.
and white dragon. Well, you haven't met the red yet, but you've heard about
I've
it.
heard of them.
And so you can put the black and white dragon in front of you.
Friends, they're friends.
Sevina.
and the red dragon drops a fire giant into the middle of things as well.
Here, let me back up. Just
Yeah, so it's super crowded here on this table.
But man, am I showing off my Lego collection.
holy cow.
So, but luckily for you guys, you notice the panic on the giant ancient green dragon starts to back up as these two start to move forward, and the fire giant starts to move forward, and all they can see is this green dragon. They really don't care about what's going on in the rest of the map. They are coming for her. And she panics and takes off and flies away. And when she does so, her spell on you dissipates. You're now like, wait, what am I doing over here? And the guards that had started to sort of perk up and they're back to being sort of zombies again.
Okay.
So we're at the top of the round. Let's go to Tarnish and see what Tarnish is going to do.
So we have one active enemy in a mech suit.
Mm-hmm. And I would say most of the other guard type people are either dead, incapacitated, or right now are panicking. Like these two archers up here are, they were shooting at, into the crowd, and now they're like, we're now vastly outgunned here. And so.
Okay. Do I have any ability to search for the silos that might be around here? Are they in this area?
Go for a perception check. Yeah, do that.
Okay. Okay, 10.
10. Yeah, 10. Well, I don't like hard DCs on stuff like this. I like a gradient of where you roll. You're gonna get some information, but you might get more ideal information the more you have. The foot of your mech gets stuck on the ground, and you look down, and there's like, it's just sort of in this little loop thing, and then as you look out, you notice that there is a circular shape with these grooves in it, and you're like, I'm standing on top of the silo right now.
Oh,
So this is the main silo.
great. Is there a little entry hatch that I can see? Or
Yeah, you can totally see that in order to get in it, you would have to go into the thing that they built this structure on top of. There's like an access door there that would lead down into whatever's underground.
Okay. I would like to use my movement to position behind this.
Okay.
And maybe on my next turn hop out to explore down there.
Okay.
Not to be that guy, but does he take any opportunities there?
Come at
'Cause
me.
you got this dude and you got this person.
They're all dummies though.
Yeah,
Oh, that's true.
I'd say, well, if you're coming around back here and you were like over here, right?
Mhm.
So
I'm gonna stomp on them as I go around the corner.
yeah.
Brutal.
I'll just go ahead and roll some attacks just to see.
Thanks, Neart.
Sorry, buddy.
Oh no, your mech suit took 1 point of damage.
It's not you, just the mech suit.
Yeah, you're fine. The suit just took 1
Still
point of
hurt.
damage.
An emotional day.
So, Neart?
The dragon flew off. None of these folks really look hostile.
No, this guy is scared as shit because you just whacked his friend. This guy is like, is probably backing up. Like,
Most of these people were sort of support people, that were, building the things, cooking the meals, cleaning the messes.
I think Neart yells out,
Members of Lord Cauchy's regiment, lay down your arms or we feed you to the dragons.
Love it. Roll me an intimidation check.
it's 12 plus Can I get myself guidance? I think I can too. Let me check.
I think you can guide yourself.
I can give myself guidance.
I think it's bardic inspiration that you have to wait
Yeah,
till
it's a
certain
willing creature,
point
so
before you
we'll
can
do
inspire
that.
yourself.
So that's 13. And then, hold on, I gotta add my intimidation to it. Excuse me. Intimidation is +2, so 15.
That's great.
Okay.
Yeah, so
This guy in the damaged mech powers it down, pops the hatch, and raises his hands. Everybody else throws down their arms. They can see that it's over. I mean, they had a couple of mechs, had situation under control, and then all these dragons start dropping in, and that sort of turned the tide.
I'd say so.
Yeah, that was a really good call to go meet all the Teton dragons. I'm glad you went for that one. But so that will end our combat here. And so all of our, you can go ahead and give me the, well, let's just leave it on the table for now, just because it looks awesome with all this stuff. But the dragons then all turn into their human forms, and you see the red dragon becomes sort of this elderly man. But he's one of those old guys that you're 100% sure could kick your ass. Like, you know, he's 75, but he's old man strong. And when he does, the little red dragon, the 11-year-old, goes running over to him with her wounds and is like, Papa Fuego, I've been hurt. And he comes over, he's like, don't worry, sweet child, don't worry, I've got you. Pulls the arrow through and casts a healing spell on her and hugs her. He's her grandfather. And then the black and white dragon, he turns into this guy here, whose name is Burn. He is the head of the wolf tribe.
Nice.
So
is that Saoirse's dad?
Yeah, Saoirse's dad.
Hmm.
He is.
Interesting.
Yeah, so he turns into, you know, basically all the dragons turn into their human form. And he says, you know, looks like your plan went off without a hitch. We're here. Your prisoners are rescued. And, yes.
Who's that
It's been
guy?
quite the day. The giant, the fire giant?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
She is, what's her name? Got it written down here somewhere. Too many notes. I'm now up to like 60 pages of notes for the outline for this thing.
I built this guy at home for my D&D set. He was a lot of fun to build.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's out of the Red Dragon's Tales set.
Did you get the hardcover book that came with that?
No, I didn't get the book.
You
I
didn't
just
get
have
the
the
book
PDF.
either? Yeah, the
They
PDF.
sold out of the book like immediately.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, okay. Her name is Shiloh.
Ooh.
Shylo. And so Papa Fuego, the giant red dragon, introduces you to his wife, this fire giant, the last of the giants. He says, you know, when the dragon and giant war happened, he had met her just beforehand, and they ran off together and didn't participate in the war. And that's how she was able to be saved, but there are no more of her kind. And so, you know, they lived together in a very remote spot. But Byrne, the head of the wolf tribe, knew, you know, is old friends with them, and knew that they would want to seek revenge on Miasmix, the green dragon, who was behind the war between the giants and the dragons. She had instigated it on both sides and played both sides for sheer chaos and control. And so, so these two big dragons here have sworn a vendetta to kill her and get vengeance for the extermination of the giants.
I think Neart's basically going to facilitate getting all of the now captured prisoners into these
Into the
little
cells.
jails,
Mhm.
and then getting Amy's people into their suits.
Okay.
He'll-
Amy does say she would prefer to be in one of the suits that that she's used to versus this suit. So if you'd be willing
Neart
to
gets
swap,
out. Yeah, Neart gets out of the one that he's in. He's going back to being on the ground
okay.
because he wants to go. I think
Get
where
the
Tarnish wants to go, which is into the silos. But
Now that we're out of initiative, Tarnish will. Maybe we can group with Sevina real quick and just fill you in.
Mhm.
Sevina, wow, you have a lot of new friends that we haven't met. Thank you. This was incredible. We will, pay our respects to our saviors in due time, but Neart and I have discovered that.
I tackle hug you guys first. By the way, I tackle hug both of you.
Oh, Sevina, that is a lot of affection.
Yes,
Hi,
Sorry.
how are you?
sorry.
good to see you
Good.
again.
Now I'm so good. Wait, what were you saying?
So, there are these, I don't know, mechanical advanced trebuchets.
I'm still a spider.
Oh, you tackle us
Giant.
as a giant spider. Oh,
that's terrifying.
oh, hello, Sevina.
My giant
Sevina,
spider.
Sevina!
Oh,
It's me, by the way.
Okay.
good to see you. There are these missiles that are they have the potential to cause great devastation, but we need to go underground here to find them, and then we need to send Neart to the heavens.
What?
Apparently, I need to go to the station.
The chariot
The
in
chariot
the sky.
there,
Uh-huh.
because they have a big mech suit thing,
Mm-hmm.
but they can't use it. They are
Yes.
too weak.
Okay.
And Neart is strong.
But what does going underground have to do with that? Or is that
We
separate?
need a power source that is
Ah.
there inside of this destructive weapon.
Yes.
And then the other weapons is underground trebuchets. One of them will shoot us to the chariot.
We
Oh
will
my.
we will get in some kind of vehicle that will propel us to the chariot in the sky.
Okay. That's a lot of information.
Yes.
Okay.
But we have to act fast
Yes.
because Lord Cauchy could be returning at any time.
Okay, yes. Oh,
And that
oh.
dude is crazy.
Crazy.
Really?
Really crazy.
He is on some kind of mind-altering type of mushroom, perhaps.
Okay.
He reminded me of some of the soldiers I trained with. After so many days, they would give us a tincture that would keep us up for additional days, but it would frag your mind after some time.
Why would they do that to you?
It is part of training for battle, for conquest.
We can talk about that later.
Yeah.
I think the time is of the essence, and we should go underground and search for these missiles. Yes.
Let's do it. Yeah.
We'll have to take Amy with us. She has the access something. It's access code.
Amy can't fit down there
She
in
could,
her
yeah.
mech suit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, in the suits they can. Yeah.
Then
It's
by all
it's sort of
means.
industrial-sized entrance.
Cool.
So.
The big blast door type opening
Exactly.
thing. Okay.
Exactly. It's not really detailed on it, but they basically built this portion around the entrance to this bunker. So if you
Gotcha.
think
So we
about,
basically just smash that out of
if
the
you've
way.
seen the movie Stargate and they have the underground
Mhm.
entrance or whatever, it's basically that kind of thing. It's just a big, huge entrance that they've built this structure on top of. So,
The movie's really good.
it is.
Anyway.
It's
Boy. So yeah, I guess we'll
head into the
once everybody's policed up, and then we'll head into the silo to see if we can figure out
how to do
how to operate a nuclear missile.
And I guess we let everyone know what's going on.
Yeah.
That,
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
keep an eye out.
And so Byrne offers to fly, the refugees
Mhm.
and whatnot back to the fort for safety, Nala and her people.
Yes.
The dragons want to stay with you, the teenage dragons, except for she wants to go with Grandpa. She's had too much fun.
Aww.
She's no longer cussing. She's very prim and proper now. She's just a little bit like, I'm ready to go home. But Saoirse's like all about the idea of going to space, and just
I don't know if we invited
Just-
the teens to space.
and well, one of
let Saoirse come with us.
Actually, one of the dragons, Norix, has a girlfriend up there.
What?
so the
Wait.
black dragon.
Hold on. I run up to Amy. Is there Alyssa?
Yeah, I know Lissa. She's maybe a couple years younger than me. She's probably like 17, 16, something like that. Yeah.
Oh.
Mhm.
Do you know if she's dating anyone?
I don't really know. I mean, it's possible, but like, I mean, we're not that close. But I know her.
Okay.
Why?
And so Norix is over there and was like, "See, I told you guys, I've been to the Sky Chariot. I told you.
He's dating
Okay, you
someone
guys
from
think
the Sky
I'm lying that
Chariot.
my girlfriend lives up there? And I'm telling you, I'm telling the truth.
How?
Right? And you guys are gonna get a chance to see it. And even if they don't let us go on the rockets, guess what, man? We're magical creatures born of magical rituals. We're not like regular living things, so we can fly in space with our own air bubbles. Boom. Mhm.
Teenagers are
Mhm.
so reckless. We should just dismantle the nuclear weapon to use that.
Plan A, Plan B.
But yeah, so your reinforcements are sort of squared away. They're going to help get the refugees back to Fort Endeavor, and the remaining Green Dragon, Black Dragon, Saoirse want to stay with you, continue the adventure.
One of the dragons has a girlfriend on the space station.
Yep. Because they're teenagers, and I was like, okay, well, one of them has to have a Canadian
A
girlfriend.
long distance
Yep,
relationship.
that
that
nobody
just-
else believes is real, and then turns out to be real. My notes for them are so wonderful, just so
That's
wonderful.
awesome.
The
Amazing.
notes for the little girl, it's just she's first time away from home. All she wants to do is say cuss words.
Yeah, I think at one point, like, if Neart gets a second with you, he's like,
You were very brave. But your language,
I know.
I get it's exciting.
Yeah, it's
I
just
had a
like,
first day of doing swearing too.
Yeah, just like
just
my mom gets on my case about it, and
Act
with
like
my
you've been
cousins
here
and stuff.
before. All right.
Act like I've been here
Yeah.
before. Oh yeah, I've done this before.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
All right.
It's nice meeting you, Neart.
Nice to meet you, little one.
Yeah, Saoirse told me so much stuff about you that you're like a hero and stuff, and I see she's right.
Thank you. I am bad at taking compliments. Have a good day,
You too.
child dragon.
And so as they are sort of tending to the people and mounting up, and you guys are preparing to go down into this missile silo, close this chapter here.